again, and this is States of Matter. This is Lesson 3, States of Gas, and this is again for first grade classroom. Once again, we're going to continue. You're going to continue using your posters and your sticky notes to help your students make a list in their student booklets of the properties of the matter. Today we're going to only be talking about gas. So we're going to start the lesson. We have a cup of water, and we have a small empty cup, and then we have a small paper towel. What we're going to do is we're going to put the paper towel in the cup of water. When you ask what the students think will happen when you put the paper towel in the cup of water, their natural instinct is going to be to tell you that the paper towel is going to get wet. Today we're going to show them a way to put the paper towel in the water without it getting wet. So you're going to take the paper towel and you're going to crumble it into a small ball and put it deep into the cup. Once it is situated in the cup, you're going to dunk it quickly into the cup with the water and then pull it out. And then you're going to take the paper towel out and show the students that it's still completely dry. And you can explain to them at this point the reason why the paper towel is still dry is because it is surrounded by air when it gets dunked into the water. So the air in this case is gas, and that's what's keeping the paper towel dry. It is now a good time to talk to the students about how there is gas all around us. So there is air, for instance, in this room that is constantly moving, and while we can't see it and we don't think about it, it's always there. A good way to show this to the students is to give them each a paper bag. So what you're going to do is you're going to open the paper bag, and you can show them how to do this and then have them do it on their own. And you're going to put your hand over the paper bag, and you're going to just simply put some breaths in it and pull some breaths out. So you can inhale and exhale to show them that the power of the air can move solid materials like the paper bag. So while we don't think about air as something, even though it's around us all the time, it has the power to open and close things such as bags. So you can allow the students sometimes to do that and kind of just explore what they can do with their own breath. This is a good time to emphasize that air is always around us and that it is constantly moving. One way to show this to them would be to take a paper towel, and this is peppermint extract in your kit. I would not tell them that it is peppermint extract, just tell them that they are going to smell something that you're going to put on the paper towel. Once they smell it, you can have them raise their hand. By not telling them that it's peppermint extract, it kind of gives them that anticipation of waiting for the smell instead of instantly raising their hand just because they're excited about what you're doing. So you can take the bottle and just put a couple squirts on the paper, and you can just wait for that smell to kind of take some air in the room, and you'll start to see a lot of the students' hands raising, and then you can go from there. If for some reason some of the students in the back can't smell it, you can always walk around with it and you can kind of wave it around and get it to move into the air. Okay, for the next portion of the lesson, you're going to use 2 balloons, and you have a balloon pump. So you're going to take your first balloon and you're going to use the pump and you're going to fill it with air. And you can then ask the students to make predictions of what they think will happen if you don't tie the balloon and you just let it go. So a lot of them have done this before, so they'll make the prediction that the balloon will fly all over the place and that the gas that you pumped into the balloon will not stay in the balloon. So you can demonstrate this to the students by letting the balloon go, and it will kind of fly away. And then you can take another balloon and you can show them that what you can do different this time. So you can take this balloon, and instead of letting it go, you can first tie a knot. So this is a good time to compare and contrast what happened to the 2 balloons just by tying this one off. This is also a really good time to talk to the students about the difference between gas, liquids, and solids. For example, with the solid, we went over that it does not change its shape. It stays the same shape the whole time, no matter what container it is. If you have liquid and you move it from a cup to a bag, then it changes its shape with the container. Gas is the same way. It doesn't have a specific shape the shape of it changes depending on the container you put it on, or whether or not, for example, you tie the balloon or you let the balloon go. At this time, you can continue guiding them through their student booklets. They can continue moving with that, and then you are going to make your third booklet. The third booklet is titled, It's a Gas.